I'm Megan and I will be teaching addition with mixed numbers.
Hi, I'm Juliet and I'll be teaching you subtraction with mixed numbers and borrowing. Let's go over some vocabulary.
And joining us will be everyone's favorite student, Davy Duff.
First is a fraction. A fraction is an expression used to represent a part of a whole number. Next is a mixed number. A whole number and a fractional part. Got it, Davy?
I think so. Next is the denominator. The denominator is a bottom number of a fraction. And next is the opposite of denominator. The numerator, that's the top number in a fraction. And lastly is common denominator. The common denominator is the same denominator in both fractions. Let's go over how to find the common denominator.
First, Davy, you see what denominators, both denominators can go into evenly. And choose the smallest one so you don't have to reduce at the end. Say the numbers are 5 and 15, Davy. 5 can go into 15 3 times, so your new denominator would be 15 for both of them.
Okay, now that we've gone over vocab and how to find a common denominator, let's go start with addition. The problem is 3 1/2 plus 2 3/4. With me so far, Davy?
I think so.
Okay, the first step in addition is to copy over the whole numbers. So, Davy, what's the whole number in this mixed number?
The 1 over the 2?
No, Davy, that's the fraction. Try again.
The 3.
Correct, that's the whole number in this fraction. Okay, let's try again, Davy. How about in this mixed number?
The 2.
Correct. So, we copy over the 2 and the 3, and then, what do you notice about these two denominators, Davy?
They're different?
Right. So, in order to add, we need to find what is called a common denominator. Okay. So, what can 2 and 4 both go into evenly?
4?
Right. Now, since this denominator is already 4, it does not change. So, now we need to change 1/2 into 4ths. So, 2 times what equals 4?
2?
Right. So 2 times 2 equals 4. So, whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. Meaning, if you multiply the bottom by 2, you also have to multiply the top by 2. So 1 times 2 is?
3?
No, Davy, you're doing addition. We have to multiply to get the numerator. So 1 times 2 would be 2. Okay, now we're going to add the fractions. You always add the fractions first. Now, we do not add the denominator or else it'll mess up the entire fraction. So, what is 2 plus 3?
5.
Correct. So, our new fraction is 5/4. What's wrong with that fraction, Davy?
The numerator is bigger than the denominator.
Correct. That's what we call an improper fraction. Okay, so to fix an improper fraction, we simply divide 4 into 5 to get 1 with a remainder of 1. Okay, so our new fraction, instead of 5/4, which is improper, we have 1 and 1/4 because we use the same denominator. Okay, now what is 3 plus 2?
5?
Correct. So now we add 5 and 1/4. So what do we get then, Davy?
6 and 1/4?
Correct. We get 6 and 1/4 as our new answer.
Now let's go on to subtraction. So our mixed numbers will be 4 and 2/6. Subtract 1 and 3/8. Davy, do you remember the first thing we did in addition?
Well, we copied over the whole numbers first.
Yes. So what's the whole number in this mixed number?
Well, it wasn't the fraction last time, so 4?
Yes, that's correct. And what's the whole number in this mixed number?
The 1.
Yep. Okay. Now, Davy, we have to find a common denominator. So do you want help? Do you want me to refresh that for you?
Yes, please.
To find a common denominator, Davy, we see what both denominators can go into evenly. And choose the smallest one so you don't have to reduce at the end. So let's find one for 6 and 8. 6 and 8 can both go into what number evenly?
Well, I think there's 2 they can both go into.
Yes, there is.
Well, one of them is 48 and the other one is 24. But since 24 is smaller than 48, we would choose 24 as our common denominator.
Yes, but we should show people how we got that answer. So let's write out all of our facts.
Okay.
Let's show the people how to get the multiples so we can find the right denominator. Okay, so now we have 24 and 48. But 24 is smaller, so we'll use 24.
Okay. So 24 would be our common denominator.
Yep. And 8 times what would equal 24?
Well, you go over 3 spaces you go over 2 spaces for 8, but you have to count 8, so 3.
Yes, 8 times 3 equals 24. So 3 times 3 would be our numerator in this fraction. So what's 3 times 3, Davy?
Well, 3 times 3 is 9.
So our new fraction is 9 24ths. How many spaces do we go over for the 6?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 6 times 4 equals 24. So 2 times 4 would be our new numerator. What's that, Davy?
8.
Yep. So now our new numbers, our new fractions, are 8 24ths and 9 24ths.
But the top numerator is smaller than the bottom numerator. How are we supposed to subtract?
We have to add a whole. So we take 1 from the 4 and make it a 3. And we have to add 24 24ths because that equals 1 whole. And 8 plus 24 is?
30.
I don't think that's correct, Davy.
32?
Yes, that's correct. So our new fraction is 32 24ths. And so we have to take 9 away from 32. So 32 subtract 9 is?
I don't know. How about we do it out?
Okay. So our new number is 23 24ths. And now we have to subtract the whole numbers. So, and 3 minus 1, Davy, is?
2.
So our new mixed number is 2 and 23 24ths. Get it, Davy?
Uh-huh. Thanks for teaching me.
You're
now
welcome.
I understand.
You're welcome. And we hope we showed you the right way to add and subtract mixed numbers with subtraction borrowing.